Hellos. How are you? Okay, so as you know, we sent out or we gave you some forms yesterday, and some of the issues that you had brought up included the lack of confidence. You can hear me? Okay. So the lack of confidence, self-esteem issues, loneliness, stress, which is more or less related to academics, because that's what has brought us here. Si ndio? Tumekuja kusoma. And it's normal. Right now you're in your teenage years. The fact is you're growing up. If you look at how you are behaving before you became a teenager, it's totally different, right? You're now changing, your body is changing, your mind is changing, the way you relate to your friends is changing. Maybe all this time you've been more close to your siblings, your parents, but now you feel like maybe they don't understand you, and you're getting more understanding from your friends, right? Because you're all going through the same things. They can relate. Cindy? Now the question is, even as you relate to your friends or your peers, what are you picking from them? Are you just a follower? Are you going to embrace everything that they tell you to embrace? If, for example, your friends tell you it's cool to take drugs, maybe to deal with stress, is that the approach that you're going to take? Huh? Okay, so you need to start thinking about that, because as Pastor said yesterday, you need self-awareness. Unajijua, you need to know yourself. And in that self-awareness, you need to know what is good or bad. You need to know how to make responsible decisions for yourself. And as you know, say muko teenagehood, this is just one stage. There's still more to come. After teenagehood, munaingia early adulthood, around 19 years hapo. So what is a priority for you right now, by the time unaingia into adulthood, might not be a priority. So imagine if you give so much energy and time into, for example, the negatives, and then by the time unafika uko mbele, maybe even the friends you have right now are not the friends that you will have at that time. By the time unaingia uni, you will go your separate ways, si ndio? Kuna watu watenda majuu. There are people who will go to universities in different parts of the country. There are people who will maybe end up even starting to work. Priorities zitabadilika. So as you're making decisions even with your peers and prioritizing your friendships, you need to remember that. How important is this to me? Is this decision that I'm making beneficial? And I know it's not easy to maneuver, because it's very easy to succumb to the peer pressure. The drugs, maybe taking drugs can make you feel a bit better. You're dealing with so much stress. But then I think we need to reflect a bit on how we can deal with these pressures that we are facing. We also have academics, and remember, that's the main reason why we are here. Sindio? Yeah, we have friends and all that, and that's good. But the main reason why we are here is to focus on our academics, tumalize, we go up to Form 4, then we go to the next stage of our lives. So picking up from where Pastor said, I think it's very important for us to be self-aware. Who are you? I think you need to be asking yourself that question. Who am I? What are my qualities? What are my strengths? What are my weaknesses? You need to know your strengths so that you can, stand up for yourself. Be able to communicate and express yourself effectively. And with your weaknesses, you'll be able to know the areas where you need to work on or what you need to avoid, and being intentional in the way you move, the way you make your decisions. And then secondly, you just need to encourage yourself. It's not easy. Life is not a straight line. Right now, you're facing challenges that are related to this environment, the school environment and the age you're in. But even as you go to adulthood or early adulthood, pia kuna challenges zingine utapata hapo. So you need to kind of reinforce and affirm yourself. As I told you, look at those qualities. Start reflecting on the qualities, the good qualities you have, and celebrate them. And then the other thing is prioritizing. Are we together? I can see some people are talking, or I can hear people talking. So you need to prioritize. As I mentioned, the first reason why we are here is to study. So why don't we focus on that and maximize on our time here? And then also look at, for example, your mental health. How do you want to deal with the stresses that you face and the different dynamics that you face in your life? Okay? The other way you can deal maybe with your stresses is monitoring your thoughts. Just being aware of yourself, self-awareness again. Kujielewa, unakaa, unaona, okay, if so-and-so talks to me like this, I usually get depressed. So how do I deal with this depression? If so-and-so, if the teacher or if the class is, I had a bad time in class, ama sielewi a certain subject, and I'm feeling down, how can I encourage myself or get encouragement to be able to move to the next level? So you need to monitor, kujielewa, monitor your thoughts. Find ways of managing stress. Either talk to someone. You guys are very fortunate to have a guiding and counseling department. So I believe that's one of the avenues you can use. You also have sessions like the ones we've had. Maybe we'll have other opportunities. So take advantage of that. If you have relatives or friends that you can talk to, also talk to them. Usidai na, the bad feelings that you might have that might lead to something that you might regret later. Then exercising, praying. I know some of you are prayerful. There are some of you are interested in art. There are some of you are interested in sports. So try to look at whatever you like doing and incorporate that in your mental well-being. Otherwise, thank you so much for welcoming us, and I look forward to interacting with you. Tutapatana huko nje after mmepata ID, si ndio? All the best. Thank you.